This is the Book Club for Kids. Hi, I'm Kitty Felde. Last week, writer Sherri Smith told us that she wrote her novel Orleans after one of the main characters started speaking to her.
I called my voicemail and said, "Oh, Neg Davis, he beautiful." I don't know what that means, and hung up, and that was the start of the book.
Do all of your books start with characters talking to you?
No, they come from moments. They come from different moments. My very first book, Lucy the Giant, came to me when I was visiting Alaska for the first time, and that is where the book is set. And a woman was telling me a story about a girl named Lucy, and she sighed and said, "Lucy the Giant." And it was like a bell went off in my head, and I knew that there was something there. You know, and Fly Girl was listening to a Radio Diaries story on NPR. So they all come from somewhere, but never the same place.
Well, at what age did you know that you wanted to be a writer?
I tried to write a novel when I was 10, and it was terrible, and I was plagiarizing Lloyd Alexander. But I don't know that I knew you could be a writer. Authors were very mysterious creatures. They were just names on the spines of books, and it was a very weird thought that that was a real person. So I really didn't pursue writing until, I guess it was in my 20s, my late teens, early 20s, when I was like, I'm going to write something. And then it still took another, 5 or 6 years before I was like, no, really, I'm gonna write something and publish it, which, was a new idea.
So our young readers may have secret passions to think that maybe they would like to be writers in the future. So what kind of advice do you have for them?
I'd say if you want to be a writer, don't talk about it. Don't dream about it, just do it. It's the only thing you can do to be a writer is to write. And all of the one days and some days and ideas aren't going to go anywhere. Telling them to your best friend or your mom or your dog. I had a teacher in high school my freshman year. She said, if it comes out of your mouth, it won't come out onto the page. So save that impetus to tell the story, save that desire for actually writing it down instead of dispersing the energy by talking about it. Because you talk about it and you might decide it's not a good idea. And you're wrong. It's a great idea. You just haven't figured it all out yet.
Thanks, Sherri. We have interviews with dozens of other writers at our website, bookclubforkids.org. And if you're a teacher or a librarian in Los Angeles County, we would love to come tape a Book Club for Kids episode at your school or library. We'll do it outside and be masked to keep us all COVID safe. And FYI, I am double vaxxed. But if you have a group of young readers who would just love to be podcast stars, shoot us an email to kitty@bookclubforkids.org. That's KITTY@bookclubforkids.org. And we will send you all the information. Oh, and it's free, by the way. And if you haven't checked out our other podcast, give a listen to the Fina Mendoza Mysteries. It's an episodic family story set on Capitol Hill that's designed to introduce civics to elementary school students. There's even teachers' guides and curriculum available at the website finamendozamysteries.com. I'm Kitty Felde. Thanks so much for listening.